What's up guys, Boris here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a free-to-play guide for the new 30 stamina Vivi Koza dungeon. Now we're going to be using a free-to-play slasher team with Mihawk, we're going to be using Mr. 3, Mr. 1, Zoro, and Usopp. All these are farmable units that you guys can find in the game. And it's going to be a pretty easy dungeon actually. It's one of the easiest 30 staminas thus far in my opinion if you use this team. You don't even have to use the slasher boat or the coffin boat, Mihawk ship. You can just use the normal Mary. That'll work just as well in this dungeon. Now, the key to this dungeon, there's a couple things. First off, we will take sand damage every 2 to 3 turns. I'm not exactly sure, but that damage is pretty much negligible as long as you don't take too much damage from the other units. It really shouldn't matter too much. And 1 or 2 meat orbs every couple of rooms should be able to make back for all that damage you take from the sand. If you do have those sockets for the environmental damage, I believe that might allow you to not take any damage from it, but again, it's not that big of a deal. Now, pretty much what you want to do is just go straight in there and just take them out one at a time. If your units are strong enough, then you'll be able to do it, but if they're lower level, it might take a couple more turns here or there. The nice thing is that we're using Mihawk, because they are green, and same thing with Zoro, he's green, so they're going to be really good against the blue units in this level, which are going to be Koza and a lot of his fodder units. And then we're going to be using Mr. 1 and Mr. 3 for their purple attributes, so that'll be a lot easier to take on the yellow units, since Vivi and her fodder units are yellow as well. And for the most part, this dungeon is going to be really straightforward. Just take, like I said, take the enemies out one at a time. And this is really the only tricky part. Here's the first tricky part is Koza. Now Koza will boost his units if he gets to attack, and if you boost the units, they will deal massive damage. We're talking like I died to just 2 attacks from full health after he buffed them. So I recommend definitely taking out Koza first. He doesn't have that much health. The units are really weak. Koza and Vivi, they are really weak. So definitely recommend taking out Koza first. And then the rest of them go down to the green attributed characters, Mihawk, and Zoro. And so that, in my opinion, was going to be the toughest room in this dungeon. Once you get past this, then again, you get a lot of fodder rooms. And then the boss itself is pretty easy. Now here, these giant dudes will deal a good amount of damage, so definitely don't let them attack. I don't think they'll kill you, but they will deal a good amount. So you want to go into the boss room with just as much health as you can, just to be as safe as possible. But again, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now here, Vivi and Koza and some fodder units. Now what I recommend for sure is take out Vivi first. I did not do this in this run through, but definitely take out Vivi first, because Vivi will silence your characters after 1 turn. Or silence your 2 captains, to be specific, for 2 turns. So after 1 turn, she'll silence both your captains for 2 turns, and that's really annoying. It actually doesn't make a difference. You'll see here. I'm still gonna be fine, but definitely recommend taking out Vivi first and then Koza. I believe Koza will buff the characters just like in the mini boss room. And other than that, it should be really easy. Like I said, Vivi and Koza have very little HP, so they should go down to a couple of hits. Definitely use Golden Pound Usopp here if you can. It's not required, but he definitely helps. I have a very low cooldown. If you don't have the lowest cooldown, if you maybe if you still have 15 or maybe 13, somewhere around there, definitely stall. It's pretty easy to stall in this room. Although make sure when you are stalling to take it into account that the sand will take out the baby turtles and some of the normal turtles as well. So don't let that fool you. If you're gonna stall on some of the fodder enemies and not the evolution material. So with that said, guys, pretty simple and straightforward run. Just came out today, and we already have a really fast method to do the dungeon. Sengoku books are available, so definitely if you have a Sengoku, you're going to be running this probably a lot. With that said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if you have more questions, and until next time, thanks for watching.